this video, we'll take a look at naming a subgroup and adding animals to it. If I go up to Herd Manager and go to Group Manager, I can select a group here, so it can be any group, but in this case it's one without any animals currently assigned to it. So the first thing I'll do is I'll give it a meaningful name, so I'll call it July calves. Click the button to update, so you can now see that that group has been named with a friendly name in the list. And the easiest way to add animals to it is to use the batch manager. So if I go up to Herd Manager, Batch Manager, I'm going to use the filter section of the batch manager here. So this group, I want to add calves which have been born or joined the herd in July. So I'm going to type in 07 2016. In these boxes you don't have to put in a full day, month, year. You can put in a month and a year or just a year. So since I'm trying to pull out live calves that have been born in July, this will do fine. So leave all the other filter parameters and press the filter button. So that retrieves from the database all the animals matching that filter, so these will all be July born. You can see that they are selected, all of them by default. If I wanted to just select a few animals out of that group, I can basically just clear all, and by holding down the control key on my keyboard I can just select the ones I want. So I've used the July 2016 as a coarse filter just to narrow down my list of animals, and I can then refine that by selecting those. But the batch manager will work with whatever animal records are selected in this list. But if I just run that filter again, just so we've got them all selected, so it tells you how many, that's 12. And now I click on the record event button, and if I come down now to the group subgroup allocation and the group drop down here, click on that, and there is my group that we've just named, subgroup July calves. You can optionally tick the box to allocate those animals to that group as at the date that they join the herd, or the particular date that you select here, because FarmWizard will actually track animals as they move from group to group. On the herd list you will see a group history as animals move from one management group to another. But we've selected the group name here. If I now click the set to subgroup button, that will do the job. So they're now all allocated, and just to prove that they are set to that group, we can come back to the first page of the batch manager here, come down to the filter section again, and instead of filtering by the birth date, which we've done for the original setting to the group, we can now filter on the group that we've just assigned them to. So this is going to show us all animals in the July calves group, and if I press the filter button now, that's found those 12 animals. You can see in the list now ET is ear tag, but there is another item here, subgroup. SG stands for subgroup, and you can see the friendly name that's been assigned to that group.